Hello and welcome. I'm just going to jump right into it. We had a major storm and I have some major damage to my container garden. You can hear some work trucks in the background working on people's situations. I'm not the only one that had damage, so I'm going to show you what exactly happened. Here's a shot from this angle. This is about a 60-foot tree that came down. It's up against the house. Yeah, there's some damage, but everyone's okay. The house is still inhabitable. But I want to show you about the garden. So here it is. That's my squash. Now the squash, this is about 3 days after the incident. And we were out power. Did not have any power for about 3.5 days. So I'm coming around. And here, another shot coming around. And this is where I've lost a variety of containers buried under this tree. I have all my pepper plants were on this side. I had my blueberry bush, my raspberry bush, my tomatillas. I had several eggplants, the big purple eggplant, which was starting to really produce eggplant. I had my white comet eggplant, my Chinese eggplant. They're goners. They're no more. And also on this side, I had my watermelon. And the watermelon is basically smashed under the fence, which also came down. So I might see, oh, wait a minute, I might see some of my watermelon back there, but the problem is I can't get to it to really take care of it. I'm going to see if I can make my way over there later, but here's the root ball of that tree. I don't know if you can tell how big that root ball is, but it's huge. And the tree is laying all the way up there. So I'm going to take you back around. Now it looks like my cantaloupe plants survived. That's one of them. One over behind here. It looks like my tomato plants are okay. Now I did have to tie up some of the limbs that got bent down, but they're all looking pretty good. I have a zucchini plant that's kind of halfway buried. See if I can get in here a little bit. If you see that big leaf, that's part of one of the zucchini plants that's kind of buried under there. I have a tomato plant that's up in there underneath the tree. And I had started to put little protective bags over my tomatoes. And you see some of those. Here is another zucchini plant. I think that survived pretty good. And I got quite a few tomatoes coming. So I'm happy about that. And the reason these didn't blow over is because the tomato cages, instead of putting them inside the container, I spreaded them out. And if you can see, I got them stuck in the ground outside the pot. Here's the pot right here. And there's the tomato cage. Let's see, do a better shot than that. Sorry, let me do better. Okay, so here's the tomato pot, this black pot right here. And I put the tomato cage on the outside and stuck it in the ground. And I think that gave it stability. These did not topple over at all. These stayed upright. So nothing really, it looks really weird to see everything kind of topsy-turvy over here. But my strawberry plants survived. I'll take you over there. And the strawberry plant survived, which is interesting because it's sitting on this table and it didn't blow off. And it's got a lot of nice strawberries coming on there. Now on this side I had some damage. This tomato plant is leaning over. I think it's salvageable. I don't think it's really cracked. It just kind of got pushed over a little bit. So I think I can save that. Here's one of my cucumber plants. My other strawberry plant survived. And even though it was sitting on this table, it didn't blow off. This area survived pretty good. Sorry for the noise. People are getting trees cut. Here's some of my basil. Now my basil's starting to flower, so I need to pick off those seed heads to keep it going, because I don't want it to go to seed yet. And on this side, I did not do the caging the same way as I did on the other side. So these did fall over, and I propped them back up. Some more tomato plants. Here's my cucumber plant. I need to do something to steady her up because the cage is kind of wobbly, so I'll do something with that. Here are my cherry tomatoes. They didn't fall over. They're kind of short and stocky, so nothing happened to them. And these are my only 2 eggplants. And you know what? I was going to move all my eggplants over on the other side. I just didn't get around to moving these, and I'm glad I didn't. So at least I have 2 eggplants. Again, these are the Chinese eggplant right here. First of all, I'm really grateful that we're not hurt. My neighbors, they did not get hurt. No one had to leave their home. Mostly it's tree damage and fence damage. There's some roofing damage, but all that can be fixed, so I'm very grateful. So as I look at the garden, and today is July, I think July 19th, so it's not really feasible to reseed anything at this point. You can start some things this late in the summer, like cucumbers. They grow pretty fast, but my cucumber plants survive. And I really don't want to run around to the big box garden stores or the mom and pop garden stores looking for replacement pepper plants or replacement eggplants. At this point, I was going to start focusing on a fall garden anyway, so I'm going to look at it that way. It's time to kind of take stock of what I want to do going forward. I think I'm going to plant kale, collard greens, beets, and that type of thing for the fall garden, but I'll do a separate video on that. But I did want to let you guys know I wasn't able to post anything last week because the storm, and then we didn't have power, and so I'm just now getting out here and taking assessment of everything. I got some cleanup to do, obviously. As far as videos, I have some videos that I had taken before the storm, some cooking videos, so I'll probably get those out. My next gardening video, we'll see how things go. I'm hoping in the next 2 weeks the tree will be removed and I can get things kind of back to normal. And also I need to have the fence replaced, so I'll be working on those types of things. I'm trying to get out another video in a couple of weeks. It'll probably be focused on, again, what I'm going to grow for the fall. And that's it. Now I know some of you guys are also having bad storms, and I'm hoping you're doing okay. I hope your family's okay. Hang in there. Sometimes things happen in the garden. I mean, you can try to do your best to keep things protected and safe, but Mother Nature is going to do it. So I hope you guys are doing okay again. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up like button and consider subscribing to my channel and hit the notification bell so you know when I've uploaded a new video. That's it for now. Bye bye.